welcome to the Texas Tennessee slash country versus metal.
Thank you so much for having us.
Oh yeah,
Mile Zero conglomeration. That's trademarked right there.
you guys got a little empire.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Definitely. Look at us. Yeah. Well, y'all been on at least on the Texas Tennessee thing a couple times,
Yeah.
and I know you've been with Patrick before, and
Yeah.
I've got to see you live.
We love your TikTok videos. Anytime we put out something new,
Yeah.
I always look forward to it because like every time, like your comments as you listen to them, like finally someone's mentioning the things that we put thought into, and so it's cool to hear someone listen to our music, kind of the way that I want people to
consume it.
You know, yeah.
Talking about that at your show yesterday.
We're the ones that were talking during your set.
That's all right.
But we were talking about the show, though.
There you go.
If that makes it better, you know, because what I was talking to him about was how y'all don't mail it in as far as it's not just a 3-chord song with a bridge and this and that. Like even when you go into a lead break, you might throw in a tempo change or something. You know what I mean? There's always something different.
Sure.
And like we know that takes time.
Yeah.
To hammer those things out and to probably, I don't know what number option that would have been, but it probably might not have been the first one. Like you had to you put a lot of time into what you.
I mean, it's definitely a lot of
Absolutely.
like playing that song, for instance, a bunch of times, and then we just kind of accidentally just to have fun mess with a certain part, and we're like, that's actually really cool, and that's how most of our stuff sticks in the set. You know?
Well, for like the tempo changes, like it's the same song, but we won't necessarily change the tempo. We'll do what's called cut time, and instead of like we'll go, and it kind of turns some heads. Like, oh, they kind of switch it up like that.
A little break,
We like to throw that out.
and then hop back into the double time and
Yep.
keep it,
Yeah.
keep
Right
the train
back in.
going.
Kind of like what Pantera would do.
Exactly, we're the
Yeah.
Pantera of country music.
Yeah, they, like
That's actually what people call us.
Yeah,
it creates like a weird tension, and then it's just like you fall right in line.
But it's the same tempo.
Yeah.
And Pantera's a good example because in metal, like they're like groove metal, you know, like there's like a little bit of a swing to their kind of metal, and
Triplets, yep.
yeah, oh yeah, Pantera for life.
Yeah. Even a little bit of like Dream Theater with the what do they call that at the metric modulation with how like
Oh yeah,
what was that mirrors right the guitar riff stays the same but Portnoy changes the entire feel of the song.
gotcha.
It's modulation something. I
Well,
can't remember.
it's also like time signature modulation. Like like a person. I'm into the Punch Brothers, Chris Steele. So what he'll do, they'll have the same time signature, but he likes to modulate it and have the rest of the band play maybe 3/4, or maybe 5/4, or vice versa. Where he'll do the same, but they stay in 3/4, and it all comes back and connects right in the center.
Yeah.
And can all meet up again.
Yeah. Like Meshuggah.
I love that.
Like Tomas Hockey, when they talk about how like he can play in different time signatures, and he goes, "No, actually, I add an extra bar, and you can divide it to 4/4." Like, and he smiles because he's like, "No, that's the whole polyrhythm thing is it just melts my mind."
Yeah,
Well, we kind of just go for it. We don't really think too much about it.
Yeah, just
we try to keep it as
far as
natural and
rhythmically,
don't want to force anything. If something's just like
Plain and simple.
difficult or just sound like shit for over and over again, maybe we just don't do that thing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Something that's just that easy.
The first time I saw you was at the North Spring show, and even well in that world, just the fact that you would break out all the different instruments, you know what I mean? It like you just expect the solo to be a guitar solo, right?
Sure.
And then y'all get on stage, and there might be, half of it might be guitar solos, the other half may be banjo, fiddle, steel guitar,
It's
trumpet,
split up pretty
Leslie,
evenly.
right? how did those ideas? I mean, I'm sure you had those ideas before you actually find the people that could fulfill those ideas. But was that when you were putting together the band? Was that kind of a goal, or did you just kind of meet the people that could finally make that happen?
Yeah,
Did it just happen?
You know, we have a guitar player, a pedal steel player. Rudy plays organ, fiddle, and trumpet. So sometimes, you know, it's just
Did you have the people before the ideas came?
for the most part. I mean, some of the stuff from like the first album, like where the solos are, that's just where the solos are.
Yeah.
I don't think too much is strayed away from that. Maybe a little bit, just because we didn't have Rudy, we didn't have Justin
Gotcha.
for that first album. He's playing a lot of guitar.
Yeah.
James is playing a bunch of banjo and stuff on that first album. So
Yeah.
when we got Rudy with the trumpet, you know, just like
That's what kind of like brings out some of the grassroots, as far as, you know, some people. Low Water's a bluegrass band. We've been billed as that a lot, and you know we'll get to the gig like what the hell.
Yeah.
But they come from those roots. Like Rudy is a great soloist, instrumentalist. Before Rudy, we had a couple different members. We had a different pedal steel and we had a different fiddle player, but they all came from the same bluegrass roots, you know. And so we kind of incorporated that.
we're used to kind of like the handing off solos,
Yep.
which is kind of like the
Well, the
kind of
first-
the bread and butter of bluegrass. I guess.
First verse is done. He wants to take the first solo.
Yeah, that's really the hardest part. Is just this, you know, if you don't know what you're doing, you go into that part, and then everyone's looking at each other. Like, who's gonna do it? And no one plays. So you just have like this
And,
empty
or
lull.
then like everybody plays.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when Low Water first started out, you know, we're getting our bearings and everybody would just play on top of each other. What the hell's going on?
Yeah.
Everyone settle down.
So that's where the hard work comes in. Where it's just like, okay, we have a little discipline, and you know,
We have
make
band
sure.
practice once a week.
yeah.
Every Wednesday, we go down to our buddy Shane's house. Shout out to Shane.
Jane,
Thanks, Shane.
And he's a generous man that lets us jam in his garage.
Mhm.
So every Wednesday, for the most part, we go down there, try to hash it out,
Nice.
figure out who's going to play first,
yep.
figure out who's going to play last.
Who's just not gonna play at all?
Yeah,
Right.
simplify.
Sometimes it's,
Keep it simple, stupid.
Yep. Kiss.
that's right.
The KISS method.
But what I love about, like, especially because you do the production, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's amazing the clarity of the layering. 'Cause there's a lot of times there's a lot going on
Yeah.
with the harmonies,
Mm-hmm.
but if you like really sit and listen, it's like just like real separate
Sure.
and equal.
Yeah.
And I love that.
you.
And it blew my mind that that's like in house.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know, it's like
Yeah.
not only are they multi instrumentalists, they're
That's
also
right underneath where he sleeps.
It is every night.
it's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I like it because I can kind of work on it whenever I want. You know, if I listen to, you know, especially like percussion stuff, overdubs, things like that, I can always just go back and change it if I don't like it 5 days after did it. You know what I mean? As opposed to, well, we got to get back in the studio and pay more and more and more money. Just,
Studio's expensive.
just craft it. Yeah. On our own.
I mean, why pay studio costs? when we got that right here?
Right?
You know? I'll probably outsource mixing next album. That's when I get
That's
too
not
in
a
my
bad.
head.
That's not a bad.
No, that's a
idea.
great thing. Great thing.
Let somebody. Usually we master it or you mix it, but I think we might go like you said.
Yeah.
Have somebody else.
Is
do
that
it.
just so that you
get some fresh ears?
so that you can let it let it
Yeah,
go?
Yeah,
instead of-
just add a new wrinkle to
Yeah.
our process. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? Like, there's no reason for me to do exactly the same way as last time.
Yeah.
And that's how I felt about the album before. You know, each time because I am doing it in my basement, and I didn't go to school for it, so everything I know, I just learned, and it's just instincts kind of stuff. But
Sounds good.
It does.
You're doing a
Sounds good,
swell job.
You're doing a good job.
I hear other stuff sometimes though. I'm like, fuck.
You get some hate
I'm
mail?
like that. No,
Oh.
I listen to other music,
Somebody talking
and it sounds really good.
It's
I'm
like I didn't know
oh
you
my
saw
gosh.
that comment.
Fuck you, die.
That's an anonymous screen name I picked.
That tambourine was the worst idea ever.
Well, that's like on a sound side of things. Mm-hmm. To you, as a producer, engineer, and a drummer, how important is the snare to you?
Very important. It's like the only thing that I carry around with me.
Yeah, we were talking about the difference of snares, how the impact of live sound.
Well, exactly. And recording a snare is totally different than just like hitting it and just listening to it. So I do what I can to just reinforce the snare and the kick. See, if you don't have that boom tap, what are we doing here?
Right.
You know?
Yeah, I've known him to forget his cell phone, but he always has a snare with him.
Yeah, that's true.
Just keep your cell phone in the snare.
He just always has his thing around him.
Yeah. I'm going to the doctor. Like, sir, so this is a...
Sir, can you please put
colonoscopy?
your snare drum down, please?
You need to stop drinking.
We're not doing
No, it's just there in case
We're not
anybody
loading
tells a
it.
good joke. Right?
Absolutely.
When you first started kind of diving into, putting this stuff together yourselves, do you remember I'm sure you still nitpick it apart, but do you remember like a time where with your guy, I mean, I know y'all are all buddies and everything, but you were like, okay, this is good. This is good.
Yeah, I mean, maybe we have different moments. I definitely remember when I was one of the later members to join. He'd already been in it, and we played a certain stage that had big booming sound, and the kick was just boom, and the bass was just boom. And like we took this kind of, which was at the time maybe more bluegrassy, and like we turned it kind of rock like in that moment.
Yeah, low water.
It was like,
didn't always have a drummer.
it was low water bridge band. Now it's low water in our mind. It's like it's just.
Well, we played some places where me and Logan were always trying to reel in Riley, the drummer, and sometimes me and you were reeling him in. So we played a lot of gigs we played most of our gigs in the beginning with no drummer, just a bluegrass outfit. We like to call it that.
So you used to make money.
Yeah,
Used to make money, yeah.
No, we still are. But and then every band I've been in, for the most part, my brother's been in.
Okay.
So it's kind of that inseparable thing. Like, there's been some bands that he was in that I might not have been in, but in the back of my mind, I was like, I kind of wish I was in that. But
Like
we
what?
crossed.
My screamo band.
No. No, I mean like Brittany Murray.
Okay,
Brittany Murray, what are you doing out there? But every band that we've been in, we've always been right next to each other.
Yeah,
Like Van Halen.
Yeah,
that's right. Beach Boys.
Alex and Eddie.
Yep.
Alex is the drummer.
The Abbotts.
Yeah.
So you guys, you have like the brother power where you just
It's
Telepathy,
kind
man.
of it's also spoiling because before Riley joined Low Water, we had a member, and he's fine person, but I was kind of like shit, playing with a shitty drummer, and then finally Riley months later joined the band.
For the record, we were coming out of COVID, and
Well, I never played with a shitty drummer before. It was a different guy, and he's always been the drummer of the band I've been playing in.
Yeah, so this is what the
It's
real
nice.
world's like. Oh,
Nice to keep him close.
you don't know what you got until it's gone.
But to answer your question, there was a moment, I think we're probably thinking the same show, where it's just like, this is going to be more than a bluegrass band.
Yes.
And it can be like a thing
Yes.
where there's, quality and just like genuine.
Some discipline.
Yeah.
Low Water gained a lot of momentum early.
Yeah.
I don't know if you mentioned, like, we started right in COVID, and we seemed to be like the only band that was playing out locally.
Breweries were outside,
And we
like,
play
places
certain
like that.
places where
Anywhere
people
you
didn't
go.
wear masks, and some of us weren't worried about it, but we still wanted to continue playing music.
Worked out.
It worked out. So far, it's working out.
Finally, I just said, you know what? I don't care about my life. I'll just join this band. Here I am.
If I can make it through
Yeah,
COVID,
keep
I can make it through this band.
Yeah. Cheers. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
But
good
also,
place
I
to
didn't come from country, so like,
No.
I like still to this day, even working on all the production stuff, I still feel like an outside person, and I could hear it, listen to it like an outside person, and kind of steer it that way.
Yeah. Oh, we have different influences.
Yeah.
What so what were the other kinds of bands that you were playing in besides
We were
bluegrass?
like made like rock bands. We were like rock reggae. Like we grew up doing
Gotcha.
that, Sublime 311 kind of stuff. He got into kind of the more folky country stuff earlier than I.
Yeah, high school, him and I were in a rock reggae band. But growing up, you know, our dad, our mom's a dance teacher, so we had all that musical, that classical ballet music. Him and I did dance for a little bit when we were kids.
Tapped until I was in high school.
Yeah, he did
All the way through high school.
And our dad, he was in the Air Force, but he was a disc jockey in the Air Force.
Gotcha.
And
He's all about showing us songs and telling us to be quiet.
Love the radio.
Yeah.
Love the radio. So there's always been music, but you know, influentially, like from mom and dad, through our own influences through high school. You know, Sublime 311. I brought my 311 shirt with me. I should have worn it for the podcast.
That's actually part of our door code downstairs. That's the only reason I can remember it.
Yeah.
311.
All our equipment is
I
now
remember
gone.
the rest. Yeah. Yeah, I was like, I got this.
You're not supposed to say the password.
That's only part of the password. Yeah, I definitely that was my. I remember that was my freshman year of high school, and that the one with down.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What year did you graduate high school?
99.
God bless you.
So,
Really?
but
What year did you graduate?
2000.
okay.
I
You guys are older brother's age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm 05.
That's not so far. Huh?
Oh, wait, motherfuckers.
Yeah. Did I talk to you last night?
No.
Last
I
night.
no.
No, hell no.
Unless you're at the karaoke bar.
Because I thought it was you because I wanted to ask, I was like, has anybody came up to you thinking you're Josh Weathers?
Who is Josh
Oh,
Williams?
our manager, Josh, said that someone was talking to him, thought you were Josh Weathers.
It's the glasses,
It's the
and the
glasses.
hair.
Josh Williams.
Or did
Well,
I-
everyone down here is wearing the goddamn glasses.
Who's
you know?
Josh
yeah, that's
Weathers?
the, if,
I don't know.
Josh. He played
Wait,
after
after,
me
me
or
the show after you.
after Mickey.
Well, it was y'all.
Oh, the solo.
Yes.
Oh, he was so good.
the guy looked like you.
Oh my. Yes. Okay, gotcha.
the glasses.
Oh, James has the koozie, the velvet koozie.
Maybe I talked to Josh. I have no idea. 'Cause I'm
They've
like,
talked to James.
It sounds like you were not talking to me.
He had the same short hair in the back.
He was like,
Wings.
yeah, he was asking Josh Weathers about making the music with Low Water Bridge Band.
Oh my gosh.
I love your production. I have a whole conversation. Thing is Riley. It's Josh Weathers.
Yeah. I'm sorry about that. Sorry I couldn't be there.
We have the same eyewear sponsor.
So we got to get a picture of you and Josh together now.
Riley and Josh.
Yeah.
That can happen.
Actually, it would be pretty entertaining. Yeah.
We don't even have to tell him. He just like stand by him. We'll just.
Yeah, he looked a lot taller.
What's up, bro?
We can make this work.
Maybe.
It's funny when people come up to us and they're like, "Man, you don't look as tall as on video." It's like
You're actually taller than I thought you were.
that's a lot of people have said that.
Yeah. I mean, you're always sitting in your videos. I know we met at the monument before,
Yeah.
but you know.
That's when we were dating.
Yeah,
That's how I got in.
I know. Then we had a nasty breakup. And,
Yeah, sold out show, and the only way I could get in was to say I was with him.
Uh-huh.
Like you got to say you're the boyfriend of the drummer. I'm like, this is 49 Winchester, the monument. Yes, let's go.
yeah.
Yeah, that was funny. That's the first time. I normally do not engage a band on stage, and Logan could not find out why his rig wasn't working. And I'm looking at his tuner pedal like,
And you saw it on.
I'm like, been there, bud. And I was like, your tuner pedal. And he was,
Turn it off.
and he looked, he was, and he next to you, yeah, after you adjusted everything, you have the volume cranked, you think your cable bent, and yeah. I was like, oh, hopefully he remembers that. But
I did that when we played the National with the Record Silent.
What was it?
We were walking out, had my guitar, and I was like,
It's not fucking working.
it's like, where is the sound? I just need to plug it in. It was like at that time, the biggest show of my life.
Well,
And,
so
you
you
know, walking
played
out.
certain gigs, like yesterday, we played, and like the nerves don't really hit until you start kind of playing and things start kicking in. Like, wow, it's it's not our fault.
Yeah, it's not our fault.
It's not our fault. You did
It's not
good,
our fault.
bud.
Everything's fine.
Why the nerves yesterday?
It's not so much.
Like
It's
anticipation, I guess. I'd say
Anticipation.
that more than nerves. You know, like no one's
Understand.
nervous about playing. It's just like,
and we've been talking about Mile Zero Festival for about a year, because we played last year and then we got asked to come back down, and we got asked to come back down probably in March of last year. So we had all that time to think about it, and when you're finally there, you all play music.
mm-hmm.
So you get on stage and you're finally at the place where you've been talking about it, and like you said, anticipation, and it all kind of hits you at once,
yeah.
but in a good way.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes it's a little
good
too
for
much
you.
to handle. If you think about it.
Especially if you had the night Logan and Chainsaw had the night before, because I was there with them. It's like,
Oh, no comment. I wasn't there with them. What they do?
oh, well, Chainsaw was, he was good. Glad he was able to stand for
They were
the
doing-
show.
Yeah.
Because I know he said
had
his
a late-
gout was acting up.
They had a late night book club reading is what they did.
Yeah.
That's what
Yeah,
they're doing.
they were really deep into
Nancy Drew solved the crime again.
Yeah.
You
Right there,
stayed out
Margaret.
way too late.
Right there, God's Me, Margaret. Book club.
It's funny when doing the podcast with Logan, and I guess his gimbal died and it just tipped over, and you see like 13 Bush cans, tall boys.
Yeah.
Because they're because he's got big hands, and I'm like, I was like jealous, because normally like I won't drink during the podcast, but if I see like I'm like, ooh, there's my cue.
Yeah.
I go off, think, I'm like, but man, when that gimbal died and he went to catch it, and I was like, he's having fun, and he's a fun dude to hang out with. That was the first time I got to hang out with Chainsaw.
Yeah.
It was really funny. If you go to the one door, it's a strip club.
That's what they were saying.
They're like,
you just open
dude,
it and it's another.
There's a whole other world over there.
Yeah.
And clothing optional. I'm like, for you? Those guys are funny. That's the one thing I love about Mile Zero Fest is you get the music all day. You have a little break, and then you go to the amp, and then you go out, and it's everybody that you enjoyed all throughout the day. They're enjoying themselves, and man, I haven't yet to walk up to someone and have them be like, don't talk. I'm
Yeah.
I'm talking to my friends here.
We're all just people here.
Yeah.
Who's somebody that y'all were looking forward to trying to catch while you were here? Anybody in
a
particular?
lot of the repeat bands for me, the ones that we saw last year,
Back my eyelids.
Wilder Blue. I wanted to see them. They might be playing right now, actually.
Yeah, at 5. Yeah,
They're all, dude, so good.
Yeah.
yeah.
Like mind blowing. Like you guys from your record to live,
Same.
it's the same. But like when their banjo player, it's like you guys.
Yeah.
Like he's crushing the banjo, and then he goes to the dobro.
We saw them out during our set earlier.
Yeah, they were checking it out.
Yeah.
Keep talking about that.
They liked it.
You guys have very similar styles, and with the I love harmonies, and you guys have
that's what I was gonna
incredible
say.
harmonies.
It's very important to both of
Growing up,
y'all.
I wanted to mention, growing up, our dad had all the music in the house. Big Beatles, grew up being big Beatles and Beach Boys fans.
Okay.
And so I remember, I don't know if he remembers this, but I swear to it. He was in a crib. My dad had a little boombox, little cassette. It was Abbey Road. I put that Abbey Road cassette in. I think I would climb to his crib. We'd like listen to it. But it was like, yeah, Beatles and Beach Boys, harmonies. Loved it. It's always been around.
It definitely transcends into your music, and
Yeah. It's fun. It's fun.
Yeah, dude. That's been like one of my favorite things to find with, because I talking with Logan, we're like, how would you, what genre would you put us in?
Low water.
And I was like, man, here I am like talking to the front man. He's asking me because
Oh, why did he ask you?
I don't know.
Well, people ask us all the time.
Yeah,
Oh, country Americana.
Yeah, I mean,
folk. It's
I just go with whatever
Folk and
category of the Grammys I want
yeah,
to
it's
win.
no Rubik's
you know?
Cube.
I just like adding folkin in the front of something,
Yeah,
so it's like
storytelling.
folk and country or
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah,
We're just
whatever.
musicians trying to play
Sometimes
some
people
music.
overthink.
Whatever you call it, it's great.
Thank
Sweet,
you.
thanks.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there is a big connection between, you know, as far as like, you know, Water Blue, you know, they're kind of a Texas country as far as a all-star sort of band where they, you know, they picked all, but he made sure, from what I understand anywhere, what I remember, Zane kind of had the idea the harmonies were important from the get-go.
Yeah.
You know, of course the hang, but the harmonies were important, and you can tell that with y'all and the different, like you said, the different instruments and stuff too. That's important to them too. They have a lead guy,
Yeah.
but also
We have a lot of good pickers in the band, and we want to make sure that
Absolutely.
They get their part.
We don't want every song to sound the same. You know what I mean? Like, we don't want to be like, this
Not
one
every
sounds
song
like that
has to
one.
have a pedestal break, guitar break, but
But if
you
it
know,
needs it, then it gets it. You know what I mean?
absolutely.
If it doesn't need it, then it doesn't need it.
And we don't want to we like to write songs. We don't want them to be too long. You know, because after about 4 minutes,
fade out.
you know, your attention might fade. We like to keep them nice and tight and short.
Understand?
Like a
That's what she
radio
said.
edit.
Yeah.
And I like
And
your
extended when we're
transitions.
live.
You guys make really good transitions through your
Yeah.
songs.
Yeah,
Thanks,
that's,
man.
that's all I am.
Yep.
Because you know,
He's,
put
he's
too
the,
much
he's
thought
the set list man.
Yeah.
because if somebody had never listened to you, that was your first introduction.
Yeah.
they probably would have been like, "This is the longest song I've ever heard."
Right.
Because it's seamless.
Yeah.
It was done very, very well. But
So when did this song start?
It's like a jam band.
Yeah.
Except for they have little pauses in the middle.
That's
Okay.
true.
Yeah, is it because like really nobody really wants to talk, so you just kind of keep it rolling?
In my mindset
Keep
is
them
just
engaged.
keep them engaged.
No, I
and
understand.
jam as many
Understand.
songs in that hour.
I got
as
plenty
you
of
can.
answers.
I got you.
Yeah.
We got to save our talking for those podcasts.
It's not
we
about
have
us
to do.
talking. It's about us singing.
Keep it going.
What,
Right.
what about the crowd out front at these? You know, you play all these different shows or whatever, but then you come, you know, way down here away from Virginia, but then you still got, you know, several hundred people out front digging what you're
Yeah.
doing, whether they've heard you or not or before. That's got to be a pretty cool feeling. You always love your people,
Yeah.
but it's also cool to test your product somewhere else.
It's almost just as exciting to see complete strangers being visibly into it.
Yeah.
Y'all
Yeah, I
can
mean-
see that when it starts to happen.
100%.
Yeah. It's like we love our, you know,
Yeah.
tried and trues, but it's just, I mean, I guess that's kind of the goal, right?
We had a few people.
Spread the gospel.
They're not from Virginia, but our buddies, another set of brothers, they came down. They drove 22 hours. They were like, you know what? We weren't going to come down to Key West, but they're like, you know what? We're just going to come down. They drove. And we
That's
saw them a few hours ago.
Both wearing low water
And we
hats.
have another couple in the crowd, Lee and Terry Schaefer. What's up? We went to school with their boys, and they retired, and they've been traveling the country for a couple years, and they've been in the Key West area. So we saw them yesterday and saw them today. So I love seeing familiar faces. That's pretty rare.
especially when we're out and about.
Oh, down here,
Yeah.
yeah, to see a familiar face like that,
Like, wait, you're not in Berryville right now?
yeah, it's almost surreal.
Yeah.
Wow, we're so far away from home.
Yeah.
I know you.
And now you have seniority. Kind of on the mile zero.
How so?
All right, well, it's your second time. You could, before you know it, you'd be like American Aquarium, year number 9.
Maybe.
Jeez, they've done it 9 years?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what they
Wow.
said.
The Mile Zero Fest is 9 years going.
Wow.
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
that American Aquarium played every year.
I think so.
Yeah, I'm pretty
think
sure that's what BJ said.
That's awesome.
He
Yeah,
played.
Austin was
He
on
played here
last year.
even when there wasn't a Mile Zero. Like they played everywhere.
Yeah.
5 times. So
Even Memphis.
what are the Bears?
That's been the familiar thing.
Yeah, that's true.
Soul's like, man, I love this band. Please come to Memphis. Why don't you come to Memphis? That's
No, I
Mickey
understand.
Braun. I'm like,
I understand why it's tough.
what's up
but
with
it
what's up
sucks.
with Memphis? Soulgrave wants to know. He won't say anything,
It's
but
tough. It's tough. I've seen the. I was talking to Jamie Lynn. I was like, hey, I saw you and Edie in Memphis, and she was like, oh, so you were one of the 8 people that were there.
we'll never do that again.
That was like 6 years ago, and she remembers this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Memphis, the one in Duntown.
I understand. And BJ's the one that says it on the mic. Like, thank y'all for coming because Memphis has been a tough one. It's
sell.
like it's a slow, 20-person jump each time or whatever. You build it slow.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's
Do you guys have a favorite place to play?
Yeah.
Really, like
You go first.
the closest one to home. The closest one to your bed.
No, I like the
That
away
guy's
gigs.
garage.
I've actually hometown gigs, even though that's where we really pack the house.
Sure.
I prefer the out of town gigs
Yeah,
because of like just the hustle and bustle is different. Like when we're like hometown, everyone's being pulled away.
Yeah.
Everyone's this or that or there to see you, and everyone's just kind of pulled away, and then we gather together right when we have to play. But when we're out and about, we have nothing,
You're
no one but
together.
ourselves. So I like that about
Yeah.
playing away.
I would imagine it'd be like a team sort of thing.
Oh,
As
yeah.
far as like
It is.
you're gonna go and win this
Yeah.
thing, whatever.
Look,
Not that it's
camaraderie.
not that it's a competition, but yeah, the camaraderie side of it. We're gonna go
Well, you
win
have
this
to
crowd
go out
over.
And it's hard work too. So I mean, like you got to make sure you're willing to do.
We played a gig at the Poorhouse in Charleston, South Carolina, on the way down here. That was my favorite gig to date for low order. Played well. We didn't have hundreds of people, but we played well, and
Those that were there were digging in.
we were connected, and that was my favorite one so far.
and the word of mouth will spread.
Hopefully,
That's cool. That's cool.
it should.
That's cool.
Unless it sounded bad, and we just,
Yeah, what was your tour coming? Cosmic
Shores.
Shores. Yeah, love the graphics on that.
Yeah, that was all chainsaw.
yeah, James made those graphics.
I had to mock up one just in case we like got desperate and like needed something. And like it's cool, it's fine. And I saw James was like, Jesus Christ,
That was a good one.
mine was in crayon, and his is like,
His
Yeah.
was like professional. It's fun.
Another thing in house that's incredible.
we try. I mean, you kind of have to unless you have like the resources to do all the other stuff because there's just so much to do to really stay on top of things. And
Well, it's
It's
24/7 job.
yeah,
That's right.
And it usually calls for a service of some kind,
Yeah.
and
Get a
that costs
manager.
money. And so
Josh Huff, how you been?
do it. Yeah, you just do what you can on your own until you can't. And then you hope that you can,
Get busy enough to have other people work for you.
and have the
Help
budget
you
to
out.
afford it. Yeah,
Wouldn't that be nice? You wake up, you're there.
yeah,
Somebody else drove you. You have a bus.
yeah.
Everything's in the trailer. Everything's. Then you can focus on things like fighting with each other, and that's
Yeah.
But
Sleeping
when-
over.
like,
that's what we're not dependent on you.
when we come back home, some of our buddies back home, and I've told them, they're like, "Oh, how was the tour?" It's it's not glamorous,
Right.
Well,
It's just driving. We're playing.
We're playing mostly 25% of the time. We're in a vehicle the rest of the time.
You got more in common with a truck driver than you did,
You know what I
right?
mean?
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
As far as being on the move,
it's
and then when you
it's
get
pretty cool, and
home,
we're lucky. I'm not ungrateful. We are lucky, but it's not as cool as it.
Right.
I thought it'd be when I was a kid.
yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, you think like Motley Crue.
but once you're 21, kids,
just trashing hotel rooms.
no,
Yeah.
I would be kicked out. And I wouldn't be able to play with my brother.
There you go. Full circle.
Oh,
Yeah, I wanted to ask why is he called Chainsaw? I always feel like giving a nickname like that. I gotta know why.
we should have had him on the podcast.
Yeah, what's he doing?
Where is he?
Probably resting that foot.
I don't know why he's called that.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know either.
You guys have no idea. That's even better.
I don't think we gave it to him, right?
It would be
You
funny
can't
if he
afford to
gave
know
it to
why they call him
himself.
I never even call him Chainsaw. I mean, he's James, but
I don't call him that.
a lot of
It
people,
would be funnier if he gave it to himself.
it would be.
Like, I'm
He must
Chainsaw.
have found it somewhere along the way.
Do you guys like since he has a nickname, they would just sit down and be like,
I want a nickname
"Yeah,
too.
that's not fair." You know, like-
I mean, Justin's J-Lo, everything comes naturally. Nothing's forced.
So I'm like, what's up?
Rudy is Rudy.
You all have nicknames?
I mean, Soul Gravy.
Soul Gravy.
Yeah.
The longest time I didn't
They
know
call
his
you
name.
Soul Gravy?
No,
That's on your birth certificate?
actually,
We're trying to figure out how he got that name.
yeah.
We're hoping.
I mean,
hopefully
yeah,
we're gonna
it's
ask
actually
Canada
went
how we
from
got
Soul
the name.
Gravy to Dr. Gravy to what? Some other one? I don't
You have
know.
nicknames?
Random bullshit.
I don't think I used to go by a stage name. That was I used to
What was
work
it?
with this guy. His name was Huffy Afera. I said that's a badass name. I'm gonna use that as a stage name.
Oh, what was it?
Huffy Afera.
Puffy Havera.
I was like, yeah, I'm just gonna go by that for a while because for a small section, I was doing like stand up and I didn't want to. I work for somewhere they have an entire department that scours the internet to see what you're doing, and I had been brought in to be like, "Is that you?" I'm like, no, like I'm not gonna incriminate myself, and it's like you can't say that. So that was the end of that.
Wow.
But yeah, I always just like that name. It's funny.
Camera, I would love to hear a bit.
Yeah, there some of them are good. My one cousin, my cousin for a time was she was engaged to Andrew Dice Clay, so she does pretty well. And when she would come and do local stuff, I would like MC because MCing in comedy it's like the worst, where you have to like be like the fluffer in between, keep everybody motivated.
Yeah.
And I'm not like that, you know.
Yeah.
I'm like, there's the yay, you know. That's I'm just kind of like, unless I'm drinking Red Bull and vodka, and then it's
Yeah.
then it's just wrecking ball, and it's,
Not a bad choice.
oh, dude, that's my downfall. That's
Your downfall?
I've walked into a room with all the chairs in a circle, and that was like 20 some years
You
ago.
fell into them?
Well, I used to work at a bar.
Oh, you were talking about an intervention?
Oh yeah, an intervention.
Oh, yeah,
They're
sorry.
like, we're here because we love you. I shattered my phone ring. It was like, I'm gonna drink even more, and just to sit down. And I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna stick the beer.
Yes.
I've had
Oh,
two old fashions because my buddy had Kid Rock's tour bus or somebody. And he pressed the button. This bottle came up with his name on it, single barrel, and he said, I made a drink on my tour bus, my home. It'd be rude if you didn't drink that. And I'm drinking it, and he's like, are you all right? I'm like staring. I'm
you should have been like, fuck you.
I'm just thinking like, don't punch anybody in the face. Don't punch anybody in the face. Don't punch anybody in the face. That's like, I'm either like super happy, super wild, or it's just like, let's burn this condo down.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not good. All the stories, you know, you wake up and you're like, who threw up on me? And it's just like, you did yourself.
You threw it on
Everyone's
you.
mad at you. You can just tell. Like I would like wake up and be like, knew I threw up, and I'd have to like get the dog involved. Like, where did I throw up? Can you give me a hand? You know, it's just time machine.
Sparky, what happened last night?
And it's
Dude,
like,
drinking liquor
Give
for
him like
me.
an old set, no comment. Like,
Yeah.
where is it?
I've woken up in like a box full of kitty litter in somebody's garage. I'm like, what would make me think this is a reasonable spot? When, you know,
Well, you know what?
you sleep
All
on the
right.
cat bed. Not the,
You're not doing it anymore, are
I
you?
know.
Nah. Yeah. I told everybody, so you see me with the hard liquor, smack me in the face.
It's good to know.
Yeah. That goes for everybody.
I will not. You are your own man.
it's gonna be like,
Later tonight, you'd be like, hey, bud.
Do
Patrick's
whatever you
like,
want, bud.
Patrick's gonna be like, Josh Weathers smacked me in the face last night.
I know.
I saw the glasses. It had to be Josh Weathers.
Yeah, he punched me in the mouth. I kept calling him Riley.
We have to get that picture now. Anyway,
That picture, asked Josh,
Yeah,
did I have
we have
a
to.
conversation thinking he was in Low Water Bridge Band?
So that'd be so funny.
You don't look like him. It's hat, glasses,
yeah,
hair in the back.
yeah. That's it. Yeah,
That's everyone down here at the moment.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hat, hair, glasses.
Hey, you look at that one dude I saw the second before I walked in here.
Got out of my first year, got out of that, and just it was God, Josh Noble. He's like, also I'm not Ward Davis, I'm not Cody Jenks. I'm like, we have a beard, glasses, and a hat. Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Today
You're
are
all the same.
Yeah.
yeah. I did that to Logan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, James and Logan used to get mixed up a lot.
No, it was Logan and Bill Taylor.
But James,
I was told by Steph, go find Bill. He'll do your podcast. And I briefly looked up in the middle of the hayfield with very limited Wi-Fi service to know who Bill was. And then when I walk around the back, there's two guys with blondish beards sitting at the table, and I'm like, "Hey, Bill Taylor," and Logan's like, "He's over there." I'm like, "Oh fuck." And then so now it's like a running whatever.
Yeah.
But I know who people are now. You know what
well,
I mean?
if you look, it kind of Logan and Isaac Gibson.
Okay.
Yeah.
They got a.
Yes.
Yeah.
Isaac,
No,
you over there?
Definitely.
Same genre of music. They got the beard going on.
Hat, glasses,
They got to have a beard off. So far, Isaac, Logan, are you listening? Isaac's got his beard's getting longer, bud.
They both are got the higher
Kind of
voice too.
blonde, strawberry blonde beard.
Same voice to me?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, same register. Yeah.
Huh. So I always think it's funny that Logan's one of the tallest people in the band with the highest voice.
Yeah.
Does anybody else ever point that out? I always
Just good register.
no, it's great. We all
I don't know if
it all fits together.
Extra long esophagus.
That's probably what it is.
Shorts,
That's
man.
probably
Man,
what
I
it is.
got the low boy.
Got a 4-pack a day habit.
Oh, yeah.
All right, well, about time to wrap this thing up.
We're gonna wrap it up. You boys better wrap it up tonight.
Yeah.
You going out tonight?
I
Hey.
was hanging out. I don't want to say any names, but
Look, man, I picked that. I called
low down, get down.
Here's
Just
your
gonna say.
reminder. My Boston's lead singer. You remind me of him.
Normally I get Train.
Train.
Train, really?
All
Mark
right.
McGrath.
Okay.
Mark
Just
McGrath.
short hair. Don't listen to him. Oh, Mark McGrath. My man.
Oh.
Shout out to Mark McGrath.
Hey, you listen, bud?
Sugar Ray.
He's
I
like
do
rolling
listen to
over.
Sugar Ray. I really do.
Yeah. Sugar Ray's good. All right, let's wrap it up.
Nah.